Alright. There we go. If you're tuning in, if you check the beginning of the stream, go back to the stream or whatever if you can. I think YouTube offers that. I'm not sure if you can on Twitch, but yeah, check out. I went through a list of the different vehicles that I have here, and you can pick whatever you want to see me play with, and I will load up that vehicle and for the match. Each match, I'll load up a different vehicle. What to start with? Yeah, that will be weird and fun, and it's really usually hard for me to play with it, even though it's technically an Octane body. Just shape of it really throws me off. So. Let's not. All right. Yeah, let's me, myself, and Irene, and Jimmy, and Jake, and the 90 billion other people inside my head. Let's all play. Let's play this right now. I think I got the streamer safe music on. Gameplay probably sounds extra three-dimensional because all you're hearing is the sound on my stereo from my mic. Yeah! It worked! Woohoo! Splash! Oh, meant to try to jump sooner, but I forgot to. My bad. Gonna miss that turbo. Why is my teammate over there? What the fuck? Oh, phew. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, damn. Come on, come on. Oh, fuck yes. Woo. Yes, my fan community. What should I call my fan community? Never thought about that. No. Thought I was fine. I thought I was fine. Oh, that was kind of their bad, not my problem. Still, I probably could have saved that if I went faster. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Shoot it. Shit. Oh, damn. Oh. Ah, what? Damn it, where the hell did he come from? Switch view for 1 second. Sheesh. Oh, by the way, my computer up in the top left corner of the screen should be changing up a little bit soon, as I want a Thermaltake live stream Waffle Wednesday and want a new AIO cooler, so hopefully going to be getting one of their new mine cubes, like a square cube, or not square, like cube water block with 1, 2, 3, 4 LCD screens on it. Yeah, we lost. So that will be cool. That will be very cool. Instead of that circular infinity one that's in there right now, it'll be the mine cube. And the nice thing is it comes with SWAFan EXs on it, just like the ones on my computer, but it's got the new mag something 2.0. Oh, wait. Options. There we go. Change it up. I don't got people requesting stuff. We'll just change it up each time. So yeah, that'll be cool. And then I already have 11 SWAFans for when I put custom loop in there, and then it'll have another 3 of its own, so that'll put me at 14 SWAFan EXs. Oh, come! Shit! Oh, come on! I thought that was a for sure thing. I should have prepped for that. No. That was horrible. That was horrible. Alright, that's all on me. I've screwed that up both times. Oops, shit, too high. Oop. Shit. Ah. Oh, crazy. Oops. Shit. Well, we still got 2 minutes. And I'm out of water. No, now I'm out of water. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, fuck. F that shit. F that shit. Yeah, I got the rocket pass, so I'm gonna want that continuation bonus. Don't think I'll leave. I will change my preset though. Whew. damn. Ah. Probably was not gonna get that right anyway. Oh shit, just like I missed that. What the f is going on with all of them? Yeah, I thought I was messing up. Oh no, what? That was so close. I thought I had that. Come on. No! What? What? Oh man, I totally messed that up. Come on, come on. Oh, damn it. Oops. No, come on! You gotta be freaking kidding me! Damn it! I went too friggin' high up the wall and too fast. Ah, man. Shit. No. Nope. I always screwed that up. Oh, come on. I can't believe they messed it up. Come on, come on. Ah. What? Damn it. Man. Freaking playing like ass here. So are they. Oh, come on. No. It's like the worst freaking match. Holy shit. What the hell? This feels like a freaking gold rank match. Why are they not? Oh man. Yeah, no, okay, fine. Fuck this shit. What the hell? That's like 2 fucking ass matches in a row. Dead ass, bro. This friggin' sucks hell. I need a friggin' drink. Let's see how bad this match is. Will it be worse than the last one? Oh, who knows? Stick around and find out. Oh, we got voice chat this match. All right. Nope, that didn't work. I got it. Damn. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, thanks.
Hello?
Yep. Nah, too much. Just live streaming on Twitch and YouTube. Oop, my bad. Nice, good pass. Good game.
I'm running back.
Sounds good.
Let's get some bags. Where are you from?
Canada, Ontario.
So the guy that edits for me, well, he's from Toronto, but he lives in Texas.
Oh, dope.
I'm from New York, but right now I'm in Toronto.
Oh, that makes sense. Oop, my bad. Oh, nice. There we go. I got it. Oh, no, shit.
Second?
Got it.
Oh, no, I fucked that up.
Oh. Waiting for it. Oh, shit. Shit, should have stayed higher on that. Go on up. Got it. Oh, close. Nice. Good one. Shit. Close one. I got it. Oh, close. I got it. Oops. Shit, coming your way.
Wait, the boost behind you. Oh, we gotta go back and back again.
Shoot.
No.
Oh, they got it. No. I got it. Ah, damn it. Come on. Shit.
No.
Ah, damn.
Oh, lucky ass.
No way. Yes, there we go.
I get stupid stuff for dude going for that. I got it.
Alright.
Go for it. Go for it.
Oh shit.
So such a bitch. What else?
Shit.
Total? Did you get that?
Nice. Good pass. There we go.
Gee, fucking jeez.
Oh shit. I'm not sure if I can be able to be subbed to yet.
Who was that?
One of my viewers was asking why they couldn't use their Prime sub on Twitch.
Oh.
I haven't looked into that shit yet. Still gotta get the Streamlabs and that stuff set up.
Brownies are ready. My girlfriend's going to get them.
Sounds good.
This one's doing too much. I get it. What's that?
Shit.
Oh, double?
Nope. That's the.
What's after?
Oh, they fucked up though. Yes.
You can fuck it. Oh, fuck it. Sorry?
Yes. Good pass. Going for it.
Oh,
Shit. I got.
I'm behind you. Don't get boost, I'm behind you.
Set it up.
Yeah.
Damn. Coming your way? Shit. I got net.
I'm on that.
You got it?
Oh, I fucked that up so good.
Shit, so did I.
But I'm not.
Come on, come on.
One special?
Yes, there we go. Oh shit. Oh, there is. Nice, good one.
The only person who's good on that team is he's doing too much and he's fucking up his teammates' position.
Okay.
What an asshole.
Shit. Oh, damn. I didn't think they were gonna get that. Yeah. Shit. Whoops. Come on. Oh, damn it.
Oh,
Shit. Come on. Yes. There we go. No. Come on. Shit. No! Good one.
push that, I'm behind you. Nice hit. Still there, Boost, I got it.
Shit. Yes, got the boost. Ah, damn. No. Phew. No.
Push up.
Shit. Damn it.
Sorry. I got it. Push it.
Shit.
Get in there.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Good shot. Fuck, that was crazy overtime. It went on forever.
That ranked me up. No, it didn't rank me up. We got that.
Oops. Oh, close one.
Oh my God.
Oops, sorry. Shoot. Fuck. That was my bad. Should have had that. Oh, close. Shit.
Oh no.
I thought he was gonna hit it, so I was like trying to get it. It just stalled, and that didn't work. Oops, sorry. Wow. This is like chaos. Oh, come on. Alright, fuck this. Man, I stole that match so bad. So bad. Shit. Alright, it's probably like last match or something. Oh no. Shit. Yes, there we go. Oh, that was quick. Damn. Alright, maybe we'll play one more match. Then again, just leveled up. Yeah, maybe we'll just exit for now. Ah, so I need to drink. And there's no more tea, so I had to mix this stupid powder. Shit. Wait. Mix the powder. Is it like matcha or? I don't think I've ever. Maybe I had it once. I can't remember. I've had matcha flavored chocolates or things like Kit Kat or something like that before, but I don't think I've ever actually had like actual matcha. Oh, just crappy instant stuff. I got organic green tea in like little tea bags here. That's really good. I get from a local Asian supermarket. Wow, a lot to collect right now. Yeah, the organic green tea is like really good. I'll grab the box real quick. You can only find it at this one Asian supermarket next to me. There we go. It was like right from China or something. Speaking of, I need a drink. Oh, wow. At least it's like a lot of extra backup tea in case you ever need. 3 to 4 pounds of powder? That must be a lot. Alright. Oh, Spike Rush is on. Man, I haven't played that in so long though, I'd probably be so horrible at it now. Oh shit. Oh, I was wondering why Hoops was on the list too. Oh man, I was playing ranked that whole time. Whoops. Oh no, and now I'm like not diamond anymore. Shit. Wow. Yeah, I'm familiar with pounds. I prefer thinking of things through pounds that way, but then again, like, depends on how much there is, because if it's not a lot, it's not too hard to calculate. I think the difference in grams, it's like what, 456 grams or something's a pound, right? But then 1,000 grams is a kilo. I had to look up the other day. I was like, what's smaller than an ounce? I guess it's like a grain. But then there's like a ton of grains to an ounce, so it's not efficient and nobody ever actually uses grains. So then you guys just use like grams underneath an ounce anyways, but then it doesn't calculate out properly because like 26.35 roughly, no wait, 28.35 grams is an ounce, right? So yeah, up in Canada we use a mix of imperial and metric. Yeah, so I always thought that was funny that like people measuring stuff, yeah, so then like people measuring won't mention what stuff, but you probably know roughly what I'm getting at, that when people are selling things and then they get an actual ounce, they're getting 28.35 or something like that per ounce, I forget. And then they break the ounce down into grams. Yeah, so then like to get rid of 4 quarters at 7 grams each, they get to keep the extra 0.35 each time. So then that adds up, and I think I calculated it out with like AI or something on the internet, and it came out to like an extra 6.5 grams I think per pound that you get to keep. So every pound you're earning an extra 6.5 grams by breaking everything into grams afterwards when it's being sold at smaller amounts. So I was like, interesting. Something like probably nobody really ever thinks about in that like line of stuff, right? So thought about that when I was younger one day. I was like, wait a second. So an ounce isn't actually like exactly 28 grams? What the hell? Like, so this whole time people are, it's like 3.35 being shaved off. No doubt, right? Like, any extra bit is all like an extra bit in your pocket, so. No, shit. Well, no, because it goes to pounds, right? After ounces, 16 ounces in a pound, I think. Yeah, it's funny though because it goes from 100 or from 1 gram to 1,000 grams at a kilogram, but there's probably some unit in between that I never heard mentioned or nobody ever uses, like megagrams or something. I guess like that's weird. Like, what the hell do we have for 10 gram or 100 gram units? It's like that with their centimeters and stuff too. Like 10 centimeters is actually a decimeter, but you never hear anybody mention the decimeter. And then like 10 meters or something's a decameter, but nobody ever talks about that. Or a hectometer, which I think is 100 meters. It just goes straight to 1,000 meters at a kilometer. So yeah, it's like weird the way our measuring systems are like that. And then like after feet, who the hell ever uses anything after feet and shit these days? It gets complicated and weird after that. Like acres and hectares and all that other shit. I don't think anybody like tracks or like really gives a crap about that unless you're a rancher or something these days. Or a farmer. In Canada, a lot of the time we still usually use inches and feet for height. And for a lot of measuring stuff in construction and things. Well, that's the thing I hate about freaking inches and shits, because you got all these fractions to deal with. It's so complicated trying to figure out measuring smaller increments and shit. Like, I don't know why they don't just switch to using centimeters and millimeters. Yeah, even a lot of time I'll only go down to like 1/16 and stuff, and then like what the fuck's a 1/16? It's not like in a unit of an actual like decimal point one or anything. You can never figure out how the fuck are you supposed to break this down to a decimal properly and shit. That's so weird. Oh yeah, with the gauges. Oh man, that match is going awful. Yeah, it's like all backwards and stuff too. The higher the gauge, the smaller and thinner the wire. Oh wait, what was I friggin' figured something else out the other day. It was like even more. Oh yeah, okay, screws, screw types like a M2, M3, and that kind of shit. The width of the screw doesn't actually end up the same amount of millimeters. Like so, it's like an M1.2 or some shit, and it's not actually like 1.2 millimeters in width or some crap. It's like slightly underneath a bit. And then they round off and give it a different name entirely from what the measurement is for it. I was like, what the hell? So I was trying to buy freaking screws the other day and stuff for my freaking water reservoir mount that I was making to screw into the M2 slots and the M2 screw holes on my motherboard. And that was a pain trying to figure out. I was glad I didn't buy anything right away and like kept trying to double check and recheck things because the AI gave me like the wrong answer like freaking 4 or 5 times over again or some shit, and I would have wasted money buying the wrong screws. So got the right ones finally though, at least. Yeah, then you got those like different thicker ones with the coarse threads for the fans, like those old school type ones. Don't use those as much these days now, and especially a lot of the time using a radiator, so you're using those other radiator screws to screw into. Thing I always hated about those fan screws too, though, is that like they're made so they dig into your fan and ruin the fan, carving up the plastic and shit. Like I never understood that idea. Especially when you have to like constantly take fans off or on to clean them and shit. Oh, the worst too was those see-through plastic fans back in the day. And you freaking screw those screws into it like too many times, it'd crack the plastic and the whole freaking screw hole would like bust apart on you and shit. I hated that so much. Kind of glad that's not like a thing much anymore. I do sometimes miss the look of those fans though. They're kind of cool. Like the old Cooler Master blue LED fans and shit. Used to have a lot of those. Yeah, exactly. Just gotta like glue the fan on. Oop. Yeah. Kind of missed the old cases where you had to like cut it all apart to add your own extra fan holes and whatever else not on the side panel window and shit, but at the same time, there's a lot of extra work that we don't have to worry about as much anymore. There's a lot of better cases these days. Yeah. I still have a optical drive on the PC up in the top left there. It's the Corsair 6500X case, and what I did is I ran a really long SATA cable down and out the bottom and to the back of the case. And then I also got a power cable coming out the back of the case that I got a long extension that leads out to the same area in the back. And then I stuck a CD drive horizontally in the back of the case, like right behind it on the top of my secret lab desk. So that way I still got my I don't think it's a burner, but it's a Blu-ray / CD or DVD burner drive or whatever. So that way I can still watch my DVD movies and stuff like that, and it's just kind of like tucked in the back that you don't really see it. What I did is I just used some of that thick acrylic 2A tape and stuck like a bunch along the side of it, I guess, which is the bottom right now, and then just like mounted it firmly to the desk so I don't have to worry about it not being secure and scratching my discs and shit. And then I got one, I think 8 terabyte hard drive in the hard drive case in the back of it, and then I got 2 4 terabyte M.2s and a 2 terabyte M.2 inside on the motherboard. And then I got the other computer that I'm building on the live stream right now that hosts all my other hard drives. I think I got 6 hard drives that I plug into that, and it sits underneath the desk on a nice little stand thing and stuff. I'm building a new custom water loop for that, and then I got like a 12 terabyte, a couple 1 terabytes in a RAID together, like some other 2 and 4 terabyte drives, and just all whatever drives I've bought and had over the years and shit. I gotta buy some more and stuff to make sure I have proper backup for everything once I can, but I haven't checked recently what the deal is, but I heard that like all the hard drives ended up sold out not long ago or some shit because of all the AI stuff, so I'll just wait till I get money and see where the market's at then shit to buy new drives. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I got some like cheap stuff from the Dollarama or our dollar store here that I use sometimes, but then if I need good shit I'll buy. No, I've not checked that site. I'll have to think about that, or check that out sometime. But yeah, I usually use 3M. 3M's a big company here in Canada for tape and stuff. They're usually known for good quality when it comes to tape. And they have like all sorts of weight ratings for that acrylic tape and stuff too, so depending on like how strong I need it, I'll get like the heavy duty stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting like a bunch, 12 terabyte drives or something like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty much, right? Shit. Oh, come on. Whoops. What? I could have got that in. I thought he was gonna hit that. Oops. Nice. Oh yeah, I think I got a couple Blade servers that I think use SAS. Either SAS or SCSI or something. Three. I got 3 different old either Dell or HP servers. They're I think double CPU, and each one of them is like an 8-core CPU or something, using DDR3 memory. Yeah, like 16 or more modules of 8 gigabyte DDR3 ECC memory. I was checking it out the other day. I was like, oh yeah, that's awesome. That RAM's worth a lot now. But then I looked up on the internet and turns out it's like pretty much mainly just DDR5 that's worth a lot, and used memory hasn't scaled in price at all. That it's pretty much just new memory. So all that RAM's not worth anything extra much at all. So it's like, ah, damn, that's too bad. I don't even use the servers. It's like pretty much useless these days. So would have been cool if I could have like sold off all that RAM and got some good money for it. But oh well. Yeah, I heard that like they're not doing well right now, and like a bunch of shit's going bad for them or something, and a lot of crazy shit going on with AI right now, and RAM dipping back down in price a bit, and who knows, we'll have to see where shit goes. Hope for the best is all we can do. I hate all the freaking fake, not necessarily fake news, but like not really useful news that like everything's all clickbait and just like posting whatever they can because they just want to get clicks and money these days. So you get all these stupid memes and news shit about like RAM prices are dropping. What are the AI industry gonna do? Or what's Jensen Long gonna do? Blah blah blah. RAM's going down. Everything's gonna be cheap soon. It's like, no, it was like a 20% dip for a little bit. That's like down from a 300% lift, and it's like still up 280 fucking percent or something. It's like, yeah, no, RAM's not crashing. It's like, stop freaking spewing out bullshit for views. So fucking annoying. Yeah, like, I don't know, I just think it's freaking ridiculous. And then who knows what'll even happen if it does stop or drop and things, like if they'll even still lower the price back down or not, or just like still keep it up. And it's not just AI too, that it's also like all the cloud computing and everything. So even if AI doesn't do well, like it doesn't mean they're gonna stop doing all the cloud computing shit and wanting to force everybody on to having to pay for subscriptions to use stuff or access things or store their files. And people don't realize there's a lot more to the whole situation. It's not just AI. And then, like, also what happened with the freaking Bitcoin mining shit, too. Remember, the freaking prices went up like a ton. They barely came back down much afterwards when the next generation of cards came out. They just normalized the pricing and shit. It came back down a little, but it's still way more than what it used to be. And then, like, especially with video cards too, they're just going to keep getting more expensive because they're going to take more RAM. They're going to have to keep adding more parts to make them more powerful. They can't scale down the compute anymore. So like the only way to make them stronger is to make them cost more money, pretty much. And I think like a lot of people are not getting that over the last generation or two. It's not the old days anymore. However, the prices they're trying to freaking extort right now with the 5090s and shit is just ridiculous. You can't even buy one anywhere, and if you can, they're like freaking 4,500 Canadian and up last I checked, and that was like a couple months ago. So tried to find one around somewhere before it got even more out of hand, but I had no luck. And even my friend that owns a computer store, like none of his suppliers could get a 5090 even. So like our industry is so messed up right now. Yeah, and like I don't know, it's just so messed that 4K gaming still can't be a feasible thing properly without a crazy amount. Yeah, and like that's my situation, that I'm still on my 3080 Ti because I didn't trust those horrible power connectors for good reason and didn't want to deal with that. And then like I'm looking at things now too, that even now if I want to buy a 5090 with my latest quality power supply that I got, and I still have to buy that other extra connector piece from Der Bauer to plug in between the video card and the cable to make sure that it doesn't fucking melt or some shit on me out of nowhere. And So not just you have to buy this crazy expensive 5090, you also have to buy some other thing to make sure your car doesn't fucking melt on you. What the hell's wrong with our world right now? Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. So, like, now if I want to enjoy the new Resident Evil or whatever, and the new Silent Hill game, the new Borderlands 4, or any of that shit, like, in good quality 4K with ray tracing and stuff, now I need a 5090 to get some decent frame rates and stuff. Like, that's insane. Like, and then monitors now all of a sudden have become a hard thing again to get a decent quality 4K monitor with HDR. I was looking the other day trying to look for stuff for my son to get a new monitor, and almost all the lower quality monitors had like so many bad reviews of the monitors breaking and shit. I'm like, what? Like, you can't even get a half decent cheap monitor anymore, that if you want a monitor that's not a piece of junk that you got to worry about it breaking on you, you got to buy some higher end, more expensive monitor. And even with them, there's like a lot of problems with them breaking and shit too. It's just like, can we not reliably make monitors anymore without them falling apart? And then it's still hard to be able to like find a half decent HDR monitor at a decent price, let alone an OLED HDR and shit. We're still not like adapting to better quality tech as a standard, and it's 2026. Meanwhile, we've had like 4K since at least 2016 or some shit, like 10 years or more later, probably even before then. So it's just kind of really messed up to me that it's this much longer and everybody's still freaking gaming on 1080p. Like, that's a normal shit to be striving for. The 1440 at the most, like, that's a luxury to game on 1440 still or something. Like, what the hell? But then meanwhile, the console players are playing on 4K, but it's like freaking 1080 or 720 or some shit upscaled with, then they don't realize or something, or like crazily optimized that half of the content stripped out of the game. I got 4K with ray tracing on my PlayStation. Yeah, it's even 120 hertz. Like, sure. Maybe on the surface that's what it says it is, but under the hood that's not really what you're getting. Like, a lot of powerful computers struggle to do that. Even you're telling me your PlayStation that's equal to like probably a 3060 or something is going to be doing that? Like, I don't think so. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. Like, everything is crutching on upscaling now and stuff. And what I don't get is, it is not that great for some shit. Like, I was trying to play Cyberpunk and with the ray tracing and shit, and then I was using the DLSS to get it to run more smooth and see how it would turn out, and it felt like I was having to play it at 1440p or some shit. Like, I might as well just set it to a lower setting instead, or like, it was not the same kind of picture quality. I don't get what people's hype is with it. Oh, come on. I'm so glad I'm not playing competitive. I better not be playing competitive. Oh, I am playing competitive. What the fuck? Why? What the hell? Oh my god, I'm not fucking paying any attention. I'm so tanking my fucking rank right now, probably. Oh man. Fucking stupid. Whoops. That's crazy. But the thing is, though, is that, like, unless it's because you have, like, PCIe 5 or some shit, so there's enough lanes and data to actually run 2 of them at only 8 times each or some shit, then, like, I never understood that, because when you're doing the extra GPUs, unless you have, like, a fucking Threadripper motherboard or something, right, then you have to spread out those lanes. You're not getting 2 PCIe 16-time lanes and shit, and so many people never understood that for the longest time, and, like, still don't now and shit. So, and then even then, like, with the SLI back in the day, you only get 130% roughly performance. You don't get 200% just because you have 2 cards and shit, right? So you're paying twice the price for that card. You're paying for 2 of those cards for only 130% performance. So yeah, let's stop going to play again. What the hell? Why do I keep going to competitive? Actually, how bad is Division 2 now? Yeah, I definitely ranked myself down a bunch. Whoops. Oh, it's because of, like, defaults right there, and I'm just like, oh, click. My bad for not paying attention. Okay. Yeah, and then I saw stuff too of, like, using another extra GPU for some other kind of thing. Oh yeah, that's right. They got the new DLSS 5 or some shit where they had to use 2 5090s to be able to run that and stuff. I don't know. I thought that was messed up. I don't see them being able to, like, scale that down to run on less than a 5090. I mean, they'd already have to scale it down like half the quality what it is now or some shit, unless somehow they can make the coding more efficient to, like, I don't know. I don't get that. It doesn't make sense to me. I feel like it would be half the quality it is now just to get it on one 5090. And that's if both of them were running at 100% each, not the 130% and shit, so... I feel like that DLSS 5 is like a pipe dream, or it's like something that they want to implement later for 6,000 series cards or something. But what I don't get is how do they even plan on making 6,000 series cards with the RAM shortage problem and all this crap right now, and them only wanting to sell it to AI anyways because they make more money and shit. So now that DLSS 5 stuff, like, adds up to make a whole lot of sense to actually be something we're going to be able to buy and use on anything at the time they're expecting at the end of this year and shit. So we will see what the hell happens come fourth quarter, but I'm not expecting the DLSS 5 to come through with what they're saying for fourth quarter. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like I saw everyone hating on it and stuff, and I thought it's a use case situation. Like, I don't see it always being bad. Some certain games that could be useful or make stuff look cooler or better. Like other games, it's gonna be worse or not something that matches with that game. So I think 100% its highest use case will be adult content. I've seen other people talk about that before too, and it's crazy how many people don't realize or think about that though. They're just like, nobody's gonna use this. 70% of people don't approve of it. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, yeah. You're just surveying the wrong people, or they don't want to think about that, or they're not thinking about that part, or they don't want to admit to it, or... But, like, for sure, all those, like, freaking different games like that they already try to make them look as real as they can. Now, if you, like, be able to make it that extra percentage more real looking or things, as if people aren't going to do that, like, come on. Shit. Oh, the video shit with AI is the worst or dumbest thing right now that I think that people are overhyping. Oh shit, overhyping and stuff, because at the most a lot of these things will only make up to like 15 seconds of video. And then they just make a whole bunch of these 15 seconds of video and clip it together and then put these like fan-made Dragon Ball videos and shit on YouTube. And I check some of them out and I'm like, oh my, this is so horrible and dumb, because there's like so much freaking inconsistencies and stupid things that you can point out and notice. That shit makes no freaking sense, or things look really dumb and shit. It's just like, and people like, oh, this is so awesome. They're freaking glazing it and shit. I'm like, okay, how are you not noticing all these really stupid things that look completely fake or out of place? Or it's like, no, this is not awesome. This is pathetic. Like, in this scene, the character's 6 feet tall. In this scene, they're 6.5 feet tall. Now they're 5.5 feet tall. Like, oh yeah, that looks really cool. What the fuck, bro? And then another thing people point out too is that there's not much for seeing decent use of it while people are actually doing dialogue and talking to each other, or any kind of emotion and things. It's mainly all action scenes and shit. I heard something about Sora being shut down. That was it. I heard that the ChatGPT or some shit, the OpenAI, they're shutting down Sora or some crap. So I'd be glad, because a lot of those videos were so cheesy and stupid, and 101 videos of like some person or cat or some shit working a cashier at a superstore, and some lady's just yelling at this fucking cat for no reason. It's always the same tone of voice that they're talking and yelling in. It's like so annoying by now. And then of course you got all the old people in the comments thinking it's real. Like, yeah, okay. Like, they're really gonna have a cat working fucking cashier. Like, how dumb our population is thinking this shit's real. Sad. Very sad. That's the thing though, is you'd hope it's just the old people believing in shit, but like I see freaking millennials and younger people sometimes believe in some of that shitty AI slop, and I know some people are just like saying it to troll people and shit, but then you actually see other people that it looks like they do genuinely believe it, which is sad. Yeah, that's the other thing and stuff. It's like there's so many freaking AI people or shit, dead internet theory, yeah. But see, the thing is, I don't think it's to the point where people get paranoid with it, where they actually think like everybody's fake and no one in the world's actually real but them or some shit. It's kind of like the old philosophies where you think that none of the world's actually real, everything's just your dream or some shit. Like, I don't think it's to that level, but I mean, obviously there's lots of bot accounts and shit, and that's like nothing new. It's been that way since the 2010s, at least, and shit, like all those different Russian bots and shit on Facebook and things. So I had one in my stream earlier actually, and then it was like trying to say nice stuff and asked me to add it on Discord. I added it on Discord, and then it started saying some other shit to me that was like very fucking bot like and stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, what the hell? Why are people like using bots to glaze up streamers and then talk to them? That's what I was wondering is gonna lead to, but like it didn't, and then I don't know, the conversation just ended. I said some weird shit back to it or something to kind of test it. I was just like, cat line? It's like, what's that or something, and didn't use the period and other shit like it normally did. So then I'm like, oh, is there like actually somebody there too, or I don't know. Freaking weird. Weird internet these days, man. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt. You see the price on those Mindcube AIOs from Thermaltake? I was checking the site. I was like, what? I don't want to mention any exact prices. Like, you look it up yourself. But I was just like, holy wow! I'm so glad I'm winning one. Don't think I can afford to be blowing the money on buying one, that's for sure. I could get a lot of 200mm fans. Not even that. US, I think, like, with taxes, or maybe even like half our taxes or some shit. Put it this way, it came to somewhat close to under 6 Canadian. I was like, wow. Yeah, the crazy thing too is that it comes with 3 Swafan EXs, which those are already like 160 Canadian or something just for 3 packs, so they definitely don't cut any corners or cheap out or whatever with that product, man. Sheesh. They went like all out. Yeah, that sounds about right. the currency conversion the way it is. Oh, and I was referring to the 360 for reference. I don't know if they had a 240 or 120. Oh man, I'm doing so horrible. They need some new 200mm fans. Yeah, I went for the white one to go with my white case and stuff. I thought that'd be nice. Okay, so there is only a 360. Wow, okay. I thought like I might have been limited to maybe a 240 and that like is still okay to get one at 240, but I can't believe I'm actually being able to get that as the prize and stuff, because when I won an AIO last time I was limited to only a 240 when I got the Ultra one with the small single round screen, so I did not expect to be getting the 360 and the Mind Cube. I'm like, what? No way, Mike. I almost had a heart attack. I was like, bro, you almost gave an old man a heart attack here. I think he said that was like the biggest prize that could be won right now or something. Yeah. Right? That's why I didn't understand that, how that's their new grand prize and stuff. Even some of the PSU, I think even like the highest PSU you can get on there, something's probably worth more than 200 and shit, so the wheel made a lot more sense when the monitor was a grand prize. I think the different portions they had on it and stuff. Yeah, I think so. I think even like their best 1000 watt or something's probably worth more than 200, I'd imagine. I think it's so awesome of them, the way that they've been doing this for so long with these prizes, and especially the amount of viewers too. Like, it's not those other channels where they got thousands of viewers or some shit. I'm using a 1300 watt right now myself. MSI, MPG or MEG, I forget which one. Yeah, I wonder. That is a good point. Sometimes they have like some people that come in there, Shigevitsu, or fuck, I forget how to pronounce the one guy's name, and man, that guy drops so many subs sometimes. They got like a few high rollers, or like a few whales that seem to contribute the majority of gifted subs on there, I notice. I think like some people just have that kind of money in life or something. Like I never understood that with streams and shit. Sometimes these people just like, oh, here's $200 for super chat. Here's another $200 for super chat. Like, holy shit, must be nice to have like freaking thousands of access dollars to just throw away to people to say something for a couple seconds or gift subscriptions to people. Yeah, I feel you on that. I find for like myself, I don't get the whole like supporting these big corporations so much with all the subs and stuff or whatever. I'm probably not supposed to say that on these services or whatever, but I'm a cyberpunk at heart through and through. I don't care. F the corpos and stuff. Like whenever I end up finally setting up Streamlabs or that kind of shit, what I'm gonna do is just like encourage people, if you want to help support me, just visit my website, and then it'll be like right on the website having links to show people where to go to like donate and shit, so the least amount of cuts being taken away and stuff or whatever. Like I want to give 40% of my donos and shit to freaking Twitch or TikTok or whoever and stuff. Like I prefer people use the Streamlab thing or donate a cup of coffee, whatever, those kind of services, to send the money to me. Like, I need the money, not Twitch or these other companies and shit. Don't gift people like freaking 400 subs or something shit to help me out. That helps Twitch out more than anything. Like I see people do the same thing with like stars on Facebook and shit. Oh, I'll give you 100 stars if you give me 100 stars back, and we'll trade all these stars and stars and oh yeah, so Facebook can make like tons of money. Why don't you just e-transfer the fucking person or Vimo them or whatever and shit. Like oh shit, eh? That's crazy. I like that Roby's still like really humble and will like respond to or talk to like other people in the industry or shit and stuff. Like I still can chat with Roby even despite how big he is now or whatever. I'll drop like comments on his Facebook post and he'll actually reply to them, and can message him once in a while or something to say hi and shit. Seems like a pretty chill guy. Even Jay's pretty chill and stuff too, like some of these tech tubers and shit. I've played World of Warships a couple times with Jay before. He's a pretty nice guy. I also played PUBG with Salazar from Salazar Studio before. That was a fun time too. He was a pretty nice guy. I think some of the few people I never really ended up getting to talk to were Paul from Paul's Hardware and Kyle Bitwit. Now that I think about it. And I've never really like talked to Linus much before, but we shared a couple Twitters back and forth one time. I used to talk to Barnacules a lot. The guy that used to do the live streams with Jay all the time. Me and Barnacules used to keep in touch a bunch. I haven't kept in touch as much over the years though. And I don't know if you follow Designs by IFR at all, but man, he's blown up a lot of subs and followers over the years from when I started like talking to him and getting to know him back in 2014 or 2015 or something like that. Like holy shit, I think he's close to 1 million or something now. It's like 600,000 or 700,000 subscribers. Yeah, Steve, that's another one actually I haven't really chatted with much before or anything. I used to chat with Gordon before he passed away. That was sad when he died. I was talking to him like only a month or something before he passed away and shit. We never got to finish our conversation or some shit. It's like, oh man, that sucks. Can't believe he's gone. Oh, and Wendell. Wendell's someone also wouldn't mind have gotten to chat with or something sometime, but he's like really low key and off of the social media and like only on his forum or something. Yeah, I used to watch the Level 1 Tech Links with friends like all the time, but then the last couple months or so I just stopped just because like just so much negative news all the time with AI and shit going on in our world that I'm just like I need to unwind and not have all that extra stress, I guess, on my shoulders. So I've been trying to just watch more fun shit while I'm going to bed at night or something, things to unwind instead of more terrible news of our decaying world of shit that we live in. It's like, yeah, I've heard enough of how bad things are. Lately, for my like what the world's gone to updates or politics or whatever and shit, I open up my YouTube and I'll scroll like halfway down my home feed on my YouTube or something, and then it'll have a bunch of news, world news posts or something, and then most of them will all be a bunch of the same shit or things like Trump has declared he's gonna decimate Iran. He's given them in 24 hours before he's gonna blow them all up or something. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's what's going on in the world today. I won't even bother watching the video. You get the information you need pretty much off the headlines already or something. It's like, yep, okay, that's what's happening. I'm good now. Move on and fucking watch something to relax. Yeah, exactly. Like it's not what it used to be 3-4 years ago or shit, right? Yeah, there's not much anymore. Like what are we gonna do? You can't get RAM, video cards fucked, hard drives fucked, solid state drives starting to cost a lot more. Like such a mess situation right now, and I'm still like trying to start back up Tevin's Tech, and then freaking Shellback Tech's also Travis. He's trying to start back up with Hullbreaker mods now, and I saw a post from him on Facebook the other day, feeling like kind of stressed or worried on this, and like doing the same thing I am. He's like, well, I'm just gonna keep doing whatever I can with old parts for now and try to build shit and things, because you gotta do what you can. I'm not gonna give up. And like, good, right on, buddy. Like, you know, I support you, try and do similar. And for me, I'm just gonna try to figure out fucking different fun shit I wanted to do that I can still do without needing new fancy parts, like building that 520mm PC fan, right? Different crazy fun shit. I can still do that. Still tech. And with being Tevin's Tech, it doesn't have to be computer tech all the time too, so leaves me open to just doing whatever fun tech shit in general or something and stuff is what I'll focus on doing. Once I run out of computer shit I need to be doing. Right now it seems like the huge channel that I've noticed for being able to see the latest or expensive PC tech right now is this somewhat new woman doing this Hall of Tech channel. I don't know if you've seen Holotech or Holotech LLC. I think she's out of California or something, and basically seems like maybe 2-3 years ago or 3-4 years ago tops. She just basically, I think she comes from a family with money or something. She friggin' bought herself her own entire huge ass fucking Fry-sized computer store, like size of a friggin' Best Buy or some shit, and that's like her own private fucking computer store that she runs, and like makes all these videos with all this crazy expensive PC hardware and shit or whatever and stuff. And now she's like getting to go to her first CES in Computex this year or something and stuff, and like, right on, good for you. Awesome seeing you creators and doing stuff. At the same time, it's like, don't like try to pretend like it's something special or whatever that you have earned your way up to this or whatever, when you basically easily bought your fucking way through this all. Like, I don't know, I'm not trying to be like mean or biased towards people with money, but it's just like a whole different ball game when you could just easily buy whatever the you want in life and shit. Like, I used to watch Tech Tesseract, and there's like the husband and the wife together doing that channel, and then now all of a sudden the last year or two or something like that, I only see the wife in front of the camera all the time, because I noticed that with the social media, everybody's always using the analytics now to figure out like what sells or what gets the most views and shit or whatever, right? And since they see and know that the attractive woman gets the most views, it's basically pushed him completely behind the camera, and she's the only one in front of it all the time, because that's what's gonna get the most views and shit. Just think it sucks that things have kind of gotten so much that way. It's like, I just want to see what's up here or whatever and shit. Like, content's gotten kind of effed that way. Yeah, and then like there's a retro gamer channel that there's a woman doing that, and she like constantly wears like tight fitting shirts with no bra on, so you can basically like see. And like it sucks because she makes good content otherwise and has like interesting stuff that I wish you could be able to just have the regular content and take it serious and enjoy the computer side of things instead of it always being some kind of sexual stuff to get people to watch. Like, if I want to see that, I'll go onto a site to see that. Like, I'm not looking to see that while I'm trying to learn shit or freaking, you know, other hobby stuff or whatever. Like, it's almost like we can't have any separation anymore. We live in a gooner world. Oops. Shit, stole my turbo. Oh, don't matter, my teammate just scored. Nice. That'd be crazy. Actually, no, there is a game you can buy, but it's like kind of shitty. It's just a small like ring, maybe the size of this room, not even, or something, with like some little remote control cars and a ball to push it into the net, but it's not the same because you can't be able to like go really fast and do aerial or rocket boost or anything like that, right? So yes, there we go. Yeah, no way to jump. And imagine doing this in real cars though. That would be freaking crazy. Insurance company. That's another thing that's really ruined life in the world since like back when I was a kid and shit. Like everything needs insurance, so then the cost of everything costs more, and so everybody's got to be insured. And then so much of life insurance stuff is a scam. When I figured out how that worked and things, I was like, what? They're like, yeah, so your life insurance would expire when you're about 80 or 85 or something, and then you just don't have insurance. I'm like, well, then what happens to the 60,000 or so in money I would have paid you over the years until then? Well, we just keep it. I'm like, wait, what? So I don't get any of that money back? I just give you all that money, so it's just a lottery. It's a gamble that I have to have died before a certain age for my family to collect the money. Otherwise, you keep all my fucking money. They're like, well, you could pay extra money to have a different plan where you get to keep 30% of it. I'm like, wait, what the fuck? So you still keep 70% of my money? What the hell is this? Just like, yeah, okay, and then what do I do to get life insurance once I'm 80? Oh, well, no one's going to want to insure you then because you're a health concern and a hazard or whatever, so now you won't be able to have life insurance, so you're just fucked. Or you'll have to call up those companies you see on the infomercials saying that we'll still approve you after the age of 60 or some shit, but then there's probably definitely always some clause or catch to it or some shit, and it costs you a ton of extra money more, or who fucking knows what. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what I figure the deal is and shit. I'd rather just keep my money into freaking savings and investments or some shit, and then my family could just get that money that I'd saved up or whatever, instead of some other fucker taking that money and shit because I didn't die by a certain date. Like, oh yeah, freaking data collection shit these days. Oh, that is such a pain that we live on this world where like everything's about selling your data now. That's another messed up thing with today's time. All they care about is selling your data. And then there's nothing you can do about that data. There's all these sites like, oh, pay money so that we can have your data scrubbed from the internet for you. But it's all a scam because it's all illegal black market shit and stuff where your data is being sold that they don't have any authority or way to actually have your data removed. All they could do is send some request and then hope something happened and shit. So they're just like acting on this whole scam to get shit to scam you some more or whatever. Like, what the fuck? Oh, and then like the other crazy annoying thing is how all that data is like sold and being used by all these social media companies or crap. So then you browse one stupid thing the wrong time or some shit, well, it's connected somehow to your data profile that you can't control, and then now all of a sudden you're getting all these like weird ads for stupid shit on Facebook you don't want to see or things, and it's like, yeah, okay, what the hell, like. And then you constantly click on the buttons, I don't want to see this, show me less of this, and then it shows you more of it. You're like, what the fuck? Like, no. I don't want to see more of that. Leave me alone. uBlock Origin. No, I don't, but I think I've heard of that. I use Pi for ad block stuff. And then I use like WebRTC thing to block my RTC, and then sometimes I use a VPN. No, it's just like Pi ad block. I've heard of Pi hole, but I forget what that is. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, lately I've just been using Edge because I went through like all the different browsers and tested everything, and every other browser besides Edge has a lot of extra junk that starts up when you with your computer and shit, and like auto updaters, crap like that, and I'm just like so annoyed with that shit. So, and Edge ended up being like the least system resource using and annoying with all that stuff. I was like, wow. So Oh, okay. Interesting. Ah. Yeah, see, I was gonna like go back to using some other browsers and stuff too, but I found it convenient that Edge has all the extra stuff with the multiple profiles now. So I was like, oh, I don't even have to like have a different browser to have different profiles with different logins and everything stored. So I've just been using that now. Oh, okay, that sounds familiar. I used to have my own entire web server and shit back in the day. I used to run a small web hosting company back in like 2009 or something. Okay, I know exactly what you're talking about now. I remember watching something about that on Level 1 Tech. Shit, too high. Oh, that is one thing that is actually really nice about living in Canada compared to the US that you might not know about is in Canada we have some really good privacy laws with our ISPs, so they can't throttle our data or any of that kind of shit. They can't track like any of our information or like spy on our packets or any of that kind of shit and stuff. So like our network traffic and shit with our ISP is actually safe. Yeah, exactly. Like when I found out about how it works in the States and shit, and that like they could have their stuff throttled, they can have it spied on, all sorts of crazy shit. I'm like, what? Like, that's nuts. That must suck. And no wonder everyone wants to use a VPN and all that shit down there. Like, Canada's so much better for freedom on the internet that way. Oh, I know, right? Freaking especially the UK. Like the UK is nuts. The hell is wrong with those people? Freaking ID this, ID that for everything on the internet and stuff, and all this shit with like wanting kids 16 plus. Like, how many kids go out and get a freaking ID, let alone like a photo ID or anything at 16? I think in Canada you can't even get your ID with the photo or some. No way, I think you can at 16 because you get a driver's license started. So yeah, but like barely anyone does around here because it's not the States. Like car culture isn't as big, so most people aren't like having a license or driving until they're like 18, 20 something and shit around here. You don't have like everyone rushing out driving their own vehicle, their parents buying them a car at like 16 to drive and shit. So like I don't see how they expect that to work properly and shit. Doesn't make any sense to me. Yeah, and that's crazy too and stuff, all the AI shit with that. And I was glad that they pulled out of the one there to do with Peter Thiel and all that crap. But then I got learning more about the person or whatever the other day. I found out that it's actually the person, one of the people that helped found PayPal. I was like, wait, what? I didn't realize that at first. I'm like, oh, great. And like, I use PayPal and I don't plan on not using it at all anytime soon. I mean, I don't use it near as much anymore these days, but there's definitely sites or things where I need to use it and shit, so like, I don't know what to do. It's pretty much impossible to like not be supporting some kind of sick creep fucking rich person these days. To live completely morally clean. Yeah, I try to just like, I don't know, be myself and not be trying to hide or do shit that I shouldn't do, that I need to be hiding or whatever. Like, I straight up don't use a nickname or anything anymore. Like, this is just my name. My name is Teffin. That's my legal name, whatever. Like, I don't care. I am me, that's it. Like, I given up. No. Yep. Try to use as little stuff that requires subscriptions as possible. I don't like to support Spotify or use that and stuff. I'll use Bandcamp to buy their music if I can, or if I know the artist or can contact them, I'll like offer to send them a direct payment and they send me their music and shit. I've done that with a lot of local artists. I'd rather make sure they actually get like 100% of the money or whatever. In the States, you guys have Vimeo or Vimo. In Canada, we do what's called a e-transfer, where we have free transferring electronically with our bank, so we can use our bank's website to send each other money. We just put in each other's email address and then it'll send it to their bank. Oh yeah, Venmo, that's it. Yeah, it's ridiculous, but I noticed like some of them are caving in and like consolidating, like the Hulu and Disney and stuff like that, and they're buying out other ones. And but then the really annoying thing I found lately is that they're changing like browser requirement shit and stuff, like Prime Video and things, even with the high quality freaking DisplayPort cable and shit or whatever. And I tried with the HDMI cable for my monitor and my 3080 Ti video card and stuff. It never meets their standards for some reason to get my proper fucking 4K picture or some shit. So it's like, oh, your picture quality has been reduced to standard quality or some stupid shit. So like now I don't even want to freaking use Prime Video at all anymore. It's basically fucking useless to me. And I'm sure a lot of people are dealing with the same thing too, that there's probably tons of people now that are just going back to freaking downloading movies the One Piece way. Yeah, they basically want you to only like stream off your freaking Roku or whatever smart TV shit built into your TV, and like I don't freaking use a TV like that for my 4K and stuff. I got my computer monitor that I want to use with my HDR and shit. Yeah, exactly. Like I had a freaking stupid TCL TV that had Roku or some shit built into it, and it was a pain and like annoying or whatever. That was like constantly connected online trying to spam me with ads or some shit. And they wanted me to have to sign up with a profile to their company and everything just to actually use the TV even. I'm just like, what? It's ridiculous. So they sell you the TV cheap so they can make their money off you from your data. Oh man, that's crazy. The freaking subscription stuff with the cars, that like now you gotta pay a subscription fee for your heated seat. Like what? That's ridiculous. Yeah, Windows that like you can't even get Word. Word the other day, I went to the Microsoft store because I got the stripped down version of Windows 11. Oh shit. Just sorry, I'm talking to the live stream audience. So yeah, I got the Windows 11 Pro one that it basically comes with nothing installed to it. There's no bloatware, no OneDrive or any of that shit. So you basically can. It doesn't even come with the Microsoft Store. You have to like install the Microsoft Store through the install prompt shit. And then after that you can start picking what apps you want to use for like your photo viewer, all that kind of shit. You have to install Paint, everything separately. So that's what I've been doing. And then the other day I realized I didn't have a program yet for docs files, like docx files, because I hadn't put an open office or anything on it yet because I didn't need it. I was like, oh shit, I should at least like maybe grab Microsoft Word to open that. And then I'm checking freaking the Windows Store, and there is no Microsoft Word anymore. It's just the Microsoft Office Word or whatever, and you have to buy a fucking subscription to Office 365, which is now like Copilot 365 or something. And I was like, what? You don't even get free Word with Windows now? So I just installed OpenOffice instead. Yeah, and like the thing is, OpenOffice hasn't updated in like 10 years or more or some shit. Like, so I mean, at least it'll handle some basic stuff, but it's annoying that it still can't handle like a modern Microsoft Word file and stuff. That it can only do the Microsoft Windows 98 or Microsoft Office 98 or something version, the DOC without the X or some crap. Otherwise you have to save it in one of their own formats afterwards. So like, oh great, what a pain in the ass. I'm not sure what the winget is. Ah, fuck. I got the command prompt and the PowerShell. Yeah, the old RTF. I do kind of like the new notepad, that at least everything's like automatically saved and like stored for like when you open it back up each time. You can have like all the tabs and stuff or whatever, and it's a bit cleaner for like simple stuff than using Notepad++. But I also still have like the Notepad++ as well. It's more useful when you need to edit files that you're doing some kind of minor coding stuff. Oh man, I don't miss friggin' Linux, but I hear it's better these days. But I tried Ubuntu years ago when people were like, oh, it's so much better now, and it was half-assed. And then like the old days of Linux when I first got into it was like Red Hat, Enigma and stuff back then, and you like had to code the fucking programs yourself and install them and all that shit, and it was so much more of a pain in the ass. And then even after like setting everything up what you think should work or some shit, like stuff still doesn't work or things. It's like, fuck this shit. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly it, pretty much. I've done programming with HTML and CSS, PHP, and that JavaScript and stuff. And I didn't mind that because stuff usually worked fairly well enough. It wasn't too easy to end up with error things. But then I tried doing a tutorial book like Learn C++ in 24 hours or some shit when I was younger. And no matter how many times I kept copying this one thing of code verbatim out of the book, it never worked. Eventually I just gave up learning. I'm just like, this is ridiculous. Yeah, I wish I could remember what the version is of mine. I think I have the install or something on one of my other hard drives sitting around here that's gotta go in the computer I'm building. But I saw some YouTube video the one day, and I downloaded it from a link in the video or some shit, and it's like some kind of, I forget what they call it, but it's like basically your core Windows 11, that it's just the main base operating system. Oh, and I don't even get updates, so like I don't have to deal with force updates or nothing, so like I can update if I want to, and it's all like genuine Windows. But if I don't want to deal with like updating or anything, I can just leave it on whatever version of Windows I got and shit. Nice, yeah, see, exactly. Like, I don't trust their updates anymore and shit. Like, I'm always seeing on the news, oh, new Windows 11 update will brick your computer, or cause these freaking core parts to not function anymore, or some shit. I'm like, wait, what? Glad I don't have to deal with that shit. Exactly. Even the NVIDIA driver updates and shit have been bad that way sometimes and stuff. Like, I don't update that unless I have to, that there's a game that requires it or some shit now. Yep. And then add a bunch of processes, break stuff. I hate that they broke being able to use all the features for OpenShell as well, that I can't change the I can't add a skin or anything to my start menu now, or make it transparent properly and shit. I missed that from Windows 10 and like 8.1 and stuff. I used to have the 8.1 Arrow Glass or some shit back in the day, and I was already pissed that they took that away in Windows 10. I always use like the Windows 7 or something style menu and shit with the classic shell as well. I hate the Windows 11 menu stuff. And then my version 2 also came with my start menu regular, the old school way, where my start button's in the bottom left hand corner as well. I don't have the weird fucking Mac OS copying Windows 11 shit. And I don't have Copilot built into my Windows either. I use my Copilot with my Edge browser. Sometimes I'll switch up between, depending on the quality of answer I want from what I'm like looking for or something, I'll switch between using Copilot, Gemini, or ChatGPT, or not Chat. Yeah, not even, I never bother with ChatGPT pretty much. I don't know why, but probably because Copilot's pretty much based off of it or something. So I'll either use Copilot or Gemini because I have a 2 terabyte subscription for Google Drive, and it comes with free Gemini Pro now or some shit. So I think the AI is like neat for some of the small kind of stuff that you can use with it for image generation stuff, short video clip to make the image moving or shit. It works great for band flyers to advertise music shows or shit like that. So don't mind using it sometimes for like minor shit, but I find the AI video stuff still like slop and trash for making like quality video crap or something. And then I got I mean, I know like all the freaking AI stuff sucks, like supporting whatever, but at the same time everyone else is going to be doing it anyways, and I'm sick of people getting ahead in life while I don't, just because I want to help the environment shit, right? So you gotta draw your line somewhere. And back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, Vegas. For video editing, I gotta try to start learning DaVinci Resolve now because I've been using Vegas. And although I do gotta check how the AI features work in the 23. I upgraded from 22 to 23 because 22 had problems with HDR displaying properly, and I couldn't open certain video file types that were HDR. But I tried the AI rotoscoping and the AI for auto reframing, and it was horrible. I basically had to keyframe through everything and pretty much just reframe the entire thing myself anyway. So I was like, what is the point? And then to make it worse, you couldn't even be able to see a video preview, so you had to constantly switch your spot on your actual timeline and your video preview, and then switch it in the thing over and over and over and over again. There's like twice the amount of work from just using the regular keyframe function that was already built into it, which already also just automatically will move your frame from the last one towards the next one anyways. So I was like, what? Like, that's so messed. Like, why even add the feature? I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Guys like, my teammate's trash, and then look what he does. Yeah, sure, bro. Trash vote. Yeah, okay, let's just quit, because clearly you're trash, bro. Clearly you're trash. No, technically no, because he didn't, like, shoot it himself. I think I owned gold earlier, but whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm using right now is OBS, and then I'm using Restream so that it streams out to Twitch and YouTube without having to use twice the amount of bandwidth or something, but I got plenty of bandwidth, so I don't know. I'm gonna check into a different mod or add-on thing for OBS that Mike was telling me about the other day that apparently works a lot better than the Restream and has way more features or something, so hopefully that's better. And then I also got to check out the Streamlabs, set that kind of stuff up so I got some bot. Oh, come on! What? No, and my teammates screwed that up too? Ah, fuck. Yeah, I still gotta figure out my Discord bot shit and stuff too, but setting all that kind of stuff up. So own goal would... Oh yeah, never mind. That's the same question. Oops. Oh, that was a horrible show. I'm glad, because that was my nets. Okay, here we go. Nope. Nah, come on. Shit, I could have shot that in, but I thought he was actually going to get that. Surprisingly, very low scoring match. Sheesh. Yeah, that's actually a neat idea, because if that works for mobile, that would be great. Oh no, that was so close. Oh. Yeah, I wish I could figure something for mobile with the YouTube and things like that, because I got the YouTube Premium expires tomorrow for me. I got like a free month of it. And it's been so much nicer and easier not dealing with freaking ads all the time. There's way too many ads on YouTube these days. Suppose though it doesn't help me when I'm not at home and shit. Oh, okay. We'll check that out. Actually, I think I was supposed to check out something like that you or someone told me on the Thermal Take live stream and shit or something last month, I think. I think it was either you or Pig Radio told me about that. Then I think I forgot and didn't end up doing it. Shit. They told me about the different alternative Play Store that you can use and then also the certain program to use, so I actually went straight to the program site to download it that way instead of the alternative Play Store, and then I forget what the hell happened and what I did after that. Got busy with some typical adult life shit stuff and then totally forgot. That's it, I think. Okay. Alright, I'll have to check that out. Probably in my browser history on like an open tab on one of my other random different freaking browser tab shit things that I have. Workspaces, that's it. It's probably like on one of the open tabs in one of my many workspaces. Let's see where I am at the Rocket Pass. I haven't bought one of these in like a couple seasons or something. I used to buy the Rocket Pass for this game like all the time. Nice. Nice. Got those now. Alright. That's the one that I want to get right now. That one looks cool. Oh! Shit. Do I have like links or anything for my Patreon, or you just like search me up on there or something? Yeah, I think I still have a Patreon going. I should get back into doing that and figuring that shit out and stuff. I got a I think it's like paypal.me or something /Tefn, I think, or something is my PayPal donation link. Okay. Yeah, I gotta set that stuff up soon and figure that all out. It's just been crazy because I got all this like music scene stuff that I've been doing, recording film and putting stuff together for people with music shit, and then I joined committee and stuff to help run and like do shit for local. Actually, it's like the whole southwestern chunk of Ontario. We got what's called Forest City London Music Awards. It's been going on for like 26 years. It's one of the few big award things for music in Canada. So I got involved with that this year as well too. So I'm always stretching myself thin with this kind of shit, and not having like enough time focused on one single thing. It's hard when there's only so many hours in a day. But yeah, should definitely get on that over the next like few weeks or something. Yeah. Yeah. What else was it that I had? I don't remember now. I was gonna say something that I just like totally forgot. Nope, I can't remember. Shit. Yeah, lots of stuff to get set up over the next little bit. Time is like 2:40 a.m. Yeah, I gotta start working on figuring some other content to do and stuff too for the tech stuff, and see about retro PC gaming shit and that too. So much on the go. So much on the go. But yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna hop off and start getting to bed for the night. It's getting late. Thanks for tuning in though and stuff. Make sure to hop on if you get the time. I don't know. I'll check it after. I'll try to remember to check that within the next week or something and start uploading, putting some stuff on, and getting shit together. Put some new content out. I'm gonna definitely be doing a lot more when I get the main PC that I'm working on right now done, because that's where like all my file storing and shit is. So, and I got like tons of videos and shit that I recorded before and never posted or anything. Here we go. There. So I got this computer over here I'm trying to water cool right now. So once that's all built and water cooled, then I'll be getting more content going with like posting actual videos and stuff. So that's why I've just been live streaming right now, because it's just like quick, straight, it's done as I'm doing it kind of thing, and then content's already there. So just keeping on that for now until I get everything done. So this is what I'm working on right now, as you probably haven't seen some of the recent live streams and shit. So what I'm doing right now is I got these rings here. I gotta finish sanding this down, glue these rings onto it, and then paint it with some chrome paint. And then there we go. So that's gonna work just like that here. So this is a custom reservoir mount that I designed and 3D printed, and then these 6 holes here will screw into the M.2 mounts on my motherboard, and then I got I got 6 standoffs to rise it up just enough above the PCIe the PCI Express like plug-in port or whatever. So then this will screw down on the motherboard, and then this part here rests on the South Bridge or whatever it is these days controller area and shit. So then I'll be able to mount it in like that, and then it's laying horizontal, not on its side, so it should support it well enough. I designed it all in Fusion 360, basically like the modern AutoCAD or whatever these days from the same Autodesk company. So I used the Autodesk Fusion 360 to design that, and then 3D printed it. I tried to 3D print it all as one piece originally, and then this was part of it, but what happened is as it was printing up around, it didn't want to support itself properly, and then it ended up becoming a mess and not printing right. So I just broke them off and then printed it horizontally up this way instead, so that way the layers are printed differently and it'll be a lot more stable. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hot melt it together with soldering iron tip. I got a special tip with my soldering iron, and then I melt it in together, and then I'll use some of these pieces here and cut down some little bits and then melt it on as well to add extra strength to it. Once it's been sanded and prepped, you can basically use any average like primer filler paint, and then it's just your basic same paint situation that you use for like painting a metal case or whatever and stuff. Same process. You can sand it down, paint, sand, paint, clear coat, whatever. So unless you're doing chrome, because then when you try to clear coat the chrome, it ends up fucked up, and so you just have to deal with whatever the chrome is and it fucking rubbing off and shit. So, but luckily for the use case with this, it's not gonna be a problem rubbing off and stuff. So I'm gonna try risking doing the chrome paint, because then it'll be nicer if it matched like the rest of the chrome in the build more. Or, well, it's like nickel plated, but whatever, it's like the same chrome look shit, right? Yeah, there's a lot to painting shit and stuff. I fucking hate all the sanding time. It's a pain in the ass. I want to get I found on Kickstarter, they got like a little oscillating tool now these days, and you can get little sanding tips for it and stuff, so that way you can be able to sand it all down so much quicker and easier. But like, I don't like supporting Kickstarters and shit, so I'm hoping to find like a same tool or something that I can just buy somewhere that's already like on the market. Well, there's a lot of different chrome light sprays, and then there's also different paints that you'd paint on. I got a Dremel, but the problem is Dremel's rotary, so then if you want a flat surface, that does not work worth a shit with it. So and then you can get flat sand things to it, but it's like works the same as a angle grinder would, and then it's got like all the little flaps and shit, and those, like, you burn through it a lot and ends up costing you a lot of money in the long run that way. So it's not like very efficient, I find. And then you can't get onto certain areas or surfaces and stuff very well. Like I wouldn't be able to get like all inside here and things, whereas there's one that would be like little tiny files that you can be able to get in, and then it's gonna keep moving to sand it and shit a lot better that way. So for right now I'm stuck just using like diamond file kit and sandpaper and shit. Oscillating, yeah. I freaking lost my mind with the word for a second. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I want. Is I want an oscillating tool, but a little tiny one for like small crafting shit and stuff. I also got to buy myself a regular size oscillating tool too. I got a palm sander though and a belt sander, and 2 rotary tools, but yeah, I also have like a stationary belt sander and shit, but what I really need is an oscillating tool right now. So that's all on my list for tools. Yeah, that's where I'm at with my build right now. If you want to check out some of the other shit that's going on with that, all the VODs are up on Twitch and YouTube, unless some of the ones are deleted from Twitch because they only store for so long. I can't remember how that works, but they're all up on YouTube though. So there's a bunch of shit from process up till now so far. So nice, yeah. Yeah, that's what I want, something to do all that. It'd be nice to have a laser cutter too. I wish I had a laser cutter. That would be nice. I just don't have the room for one. And there's a lot of like safety issues with them. It's a pain as it is with the printer or the 3D printer and having to use like air filtration to make sure I'm not like poisoning myself and shit. That's the weird thing too with the 3D printer. I'll warn you in case you ever want to get into it. With the FDM ones, so you got SLA, which is the resin-based ones, and then you got FDM, which are the extruding ones with melting the plastic. And for starters, the resin one, definitely they have fume issues that you have to be careful because of the toxic fumes from the resin. And then the FDM ones, they say that ABS, you have to be careful of the fumes from it. I forget what the rules are for PETG. And then they say that the regular PLA is like non-toxic and it's safe. And you don't really have to worry about the fumes. Yeah, I don't believe that. They say it's safe because there's not been any testing to prove that it's not yet, but I definitely noticed getting like a horrible headache and stuff. It smells like hot corn syrup or something and shit when you're melting it quite a lot and stuff too. And so you got this like corn syrup smell in the air that's really sweet, and then it fucking gives you a massive like nasty headache after a while and shit. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'd rather filter that and not end up with a headache, and who knows what that's doing to you. If it's causing a headache, obviously it's probably not good for you. So just like, yeah, because apparently it's supposed to be based off of corn oil or some shit. That's how they make it or something. So I see how the corn sugar smell comes about, but like, yeah, I don't want to be smelling that and getting a headache and shit. So if you do get one of the things, I suggest getting like a tent or something like box around, or ones that are boxed, and some way of like having an air filter next to it, or things that's like hooked up to filter the air and shit. So you need like proper fucking HEPA filter thing and all that shit too, carbon filter and whatever else not. So Yeah, it's a bit more than people think. And then there's so much when it comes to 3D printing. There's like hundreds of different parameters that can be modified and shit. So like either you buy some of the new ones that will do a better job automatedly doing everything on its own, or you have to learn like so much stuff to get them working well and shit. So yeah, and CNC would be nice too. And then the other thing with 3D printing, a lot of people don't realize as well, is that it can't just print anything. You're gonna have to print supports and stuff that you'll have to break off, and you're gonna have to be able to get into areas to be able to even do that. So like not everything could just be printed. Just because you can think of something doesn't mean it'll print. Yeah, my website, I just switched over my hosting recently with a different local person, and I'm trying to get things figured out and set up properly still. I was able to get one of them working, one of the main ones or something with my Teflon.ca, I think. But then the other ones I'm having issues with, and I'm having to try to figure out setting up the FTP account. I tried setting up an FTP account and then it didn't work. There's some kind of server connection issue or something, so I gotta get a hold of them and figure that out to get back to getting the website up and going and shit. So, but hopefully I should get that going over the next couple weeks, and that'll be back up and running and shit. So yeah, unfortunately that's down for right now. So yeah, but I think that about sums things for tonight. It's like 3 now, so no, it's all good. It's already on my list. Stuff I need to get done. I've been sick a bunch the last few weeks, and then my son broke his arm on Tuesday at school, so I gotta deal with that, and then I gotta deal with figuring out legal shit with the school, and yeah, more shit that's not fun to deal with. Life. So yeah. Thanks. Yeah, me too. He fractured like his arm, his left arm right here and shit. So yeah, it's gonna be a little while and stuff or something to get better, and he's taking it well, but it's not easy because his whole life is on his computer and shit, and then now he's like not able to play his games and whatever else not and stuff. So yeah, I forget the name of those bones in there and shit, to be honest. So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I will be back possibly tomorrow night, actually, because I don't have a lot that I'm doing, because I had a music show to go to last night, and tomorrow night to go film some video and things, but now I'm staying home helping take care of my son with his broken arm. So might as well make the best of things and get some extra streaming in, because I missed a bunch last week being sick, and I gotta keep up quotas to get the Twitch affiliate shit or whatever at some point when I can figure out how that works. So yeah, I'll probably be back tomorrow night, and then I definitely Tuesday and Thursday. So Tuesday I got where did I put my package? Oh yeah, gotta make sure I don't show my address. So I got this package here from Funky Kit that I was telling you about, and it's a MSI calendar, some kind of MSI calendar made with like little Lego type bricks, and you can like put it together and shit. So yeah, and I gotta figure out the super chat stuff with YouTube and how all that works, and there's so much streamer stuff to figure out. So I'll start getting on that, and then I gotta figure out how like filing all that works with taxes and everything too. So yeah, so Tuesday be doing that, and then whenever the Mind Cube comes in, I'll do that as well too, and then record a YouTube video for that as well, to do like an unboxing. Maybe I'll record the YouTube video and then do like a behind the scenes thing live of me recording the YouTube video, so that way the unboxing's not something I have to fake and pack it back all in and then redo it. I doubt that'll happen, but the more people I can get from the community and supporting and like other people hopping in, all the better. We had Envious Mods and Double Dragon Custom Mods in here a couple weeks ago while I was going over their custom PC mods from the past, and they were like talking in chat about their PC mods and experience working on them and stuff, which was really cool. So I'm gonna reach out to a lot more modder friends over the next future and start getting people to hop in on chat. I might even do like some interviewing with people to get them on cam or something as well too. So like I got lots of connections with people all over the industry that will start making this fun and things. Maybe I can even get like Ron Lee from Blue Horse Studios on here or something, do like an interview or something, some shit talking about some of his custom PC mods. Probably get like Mike Petterins on here, probably lots of people, Derek Wilson from I forget what he, Rhodes PC mods. Maybe we can get Brain Tech on here or something, TPB mods, and maybe Snef, a bunch of them. So work on setting some of that stuff up and things. It'll be a fun year and do lots of different cool shit on here and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it'll be definitely worth tuning in, and the Discord and stuff too. I'm gonna start trying to gather people together on that, build a little community and shit. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I'll drop the stream for tonight at Teffins Tech on all platforms. When the website's up, teffinstech.com. It's not right now. And thanks for watching, and tube you later. Try not to steal or use Mike's Stay Tubed, so I came up with Tube You Later. Alright, have a good one.